go, folks. We are back for another episode of the ELS history content. And, folks, you know this one was coming. ELS 600, a engine that obviously I know everyone on this channel loves to talk about. This beautiful engine, and let's just talk about it. Folks, this is going to be one of those videos where there's a lot to talk about. This engine was built in January of 1951 as an EMD 100361. And folks, there's a lot of places it's been. We'll start off with the first one, the Milwaukee Road. It was 96A. Got the Milwaukee and Calumet 96A and the Wisconsin Southern 71A before in June of 2005 it being acquired by the Escanaba and Lake Superior Railroad, where it ran for a couple of years before it had a derailment incident. Then it was out for a couple of years until 2020, where we saw the return of this beautiful engine. And folks, it has been, what do you think, the last time I saw the engine would have been January of 2021 when it went to, what was it? Went to Wells, Wisconsin, where it has been since. Well, let's talk about the engine itself. An EMD FP7. It has 1,500 horsepower, a BB, dual service passenger and freight diesel locomotive. It was produced between January of 1949 and December of 1953 by the General Motors Electric Motor Division and General Motors Diesel. The last assembly of these was at the GM EMD Illinois plant. So, folks, obviously, there were a total of 381 of these engines produced. Now, obviously, folks, we're talking about the Milwaukee Road. That was the original railroad it went to, and there were 32 of these engines bought by the Milwaukee Road from 98 comma C / 105 A comma C. So there were a lot of these produced because they were trying to do passenger and freight engines with these things. And, well, it is beautiful when you see these things. And still to this day, there are still a ton of these, and there are a good amount of these things that are preserved. And I'll go for examples of preserved engines of the EMD FP7. Oh God, I cannot speak today, folks. There were Alaska Railroad 1510 and 1512. Got the Chicago Great Western Railroad 116. You got the Canadian Pacific 4035. Canadian Pacific 4069, which is in working order. Canadian Pacific 4071. Canadian Pacific had also 4099. Got the Clintonville 200. The Milwaukee Road 96C, 101A, and 104C. And there are still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. There are a ton of these things preserved in action. But, folks, obviously, as we know, we have not seen 600 in a long time. It's been a couple of years. Folks, I hope we get another opportunity to see this beautiful engine back out on the main line of the Escanaba Lake Superior Road. Could you imagine, folks, seeing 600 and 1221? That would be the awesomest train to watch. An FP7 and an SD9. Yeah, an F7A, an FP7 and an SD9. But, folks, that is it of the active / temporary out of service / we haven't seen a couple year engines for the ELS. There may be one more episode I can do for next week, Monday, with the Marinette Menominee Iron. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, peace out, everybody.